Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Thea the Awakening. We've got two groups out. Let's go ahead and continue wandering around. I'm going to go visit the Snake's Nest and then swing by the slavers on the way back, I think. Be a little bit easier. Okay. Nothing else going on. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Alright, gathered some more fur leather. Finally got some ancient wood, some dryad wood, more fish, exotic fruit. Got some monster bone out of the well. It is extremely dark.
Another night falls over Thea, and restless souls of the damned seek out the living in envy and anger. You can almost feel the approaching wave of these infernal wraiths seeking to burden your souls. But this night, a welcomed guest is seen in the shadows, a lapiduk, the spirit catcher. This bizarre-looking creature, resembling an overgrown toad with long claws, yellow warts, and a row of razor-sharp teeth, is actually a humble servant of Velez, in the old days tasked with the hunting of wayward souls and misbehaved wraiths, but now hopelessly overfed and ever busy with his task of devouring evil spirits.
I wonder if, I bet you do get a special option if you have, if you're a worshipper of Velez. You know, one of these two unavailable options. Great, leave the creature to its task.
Thanks to the lapiduk, your people sleep well this night, and many feel the magical touch of Velez upon them.
Very nice. So, +3 magic for 15 turns for Ace, Jasmine, and Cressons. It's kind of a shame that this doesn't give any permanent boosts to anyone. +2 XP. Alright, got some more exotic fruit, some more ancient wood, fur leather, fish, dryad wood, very nice. And back at Hamtopia, we got some exotic fruit. Still working on... once I don't see the pierogies anymore, then I'll double-check our production. Because that should mean that we finished it. Alright, exotic fruit, ancient wood, fish, fur leather. Got some wood out of the well. Rather disappointing. Alright, Snake's Nest.
You find the cave where a treasure may lie. It looks old and abandoned, but there is an eerie feeling to it.
Let's go ahead and explore the cave.
You explore the cave and find a small hidden chamber, just as you were instructed. Within lies a large treasure chest. The air in the small chamber smells funny, and it makes your lungs hurt. You suspect there might be some poison here, so if you want to get the chest, you will have to endure the effects.
Alright, try to brave this poisonous chamber and get the chest out. Sickness challenge. Let's go ahead and do that. That's fine. Got some really good damage on people here. Let's see. Let's start off with Elevi. And let's see. Let's go ahead and counter tactic with you, since that's about all you can do in this fight. But it's a very good counter tactic. I mean, that'll take care of almost any card. Like, he would be good in this, you know, in like a 5 skull. But then again, like, the 5 skulls are primarily about how many of these cards there are, as opposed to how strong they are. Which I always find interesting. Let's go ahead and put Kijikun out. And Cast Iron Dude, you can go out 2 and take care of that card. Ah, rude. Very, very rude. Can we first action Ashley? No. Can we... we can first action Ace. Let's go ahead and do that. Just have everyone get closer. We have one.
You fought through whatever poisonous trap guarded this place, and you got the treasure chest out.
Great, get the loot.
Inside the chest, you discover the equipment and notes of a herbalist. There is also an old scroll that reads, "With my last breath upon this dark land, I bestow my wisdom upon ye who reads this." One of you feels a sudden surge of knowledge.
Alright, got some, got 26 herbs, 5 enchanted bone, very nice. We got an iron mask. And Readerin gets +3 herbalism, +2 intelligence, and +3 medic. So, alright, that's a new skill for him, herbalism. Medic is new, and +2 intelligence, up to 10. Very nice. Although that would have been a lot better on our medic, or one of our witch sage characters. But it's fine, you know. I mean, this is just good stuff. Get the equipment and leave the cave. Let's take a quick look at equipment. Let's see, I never did... Let's see, range damage, that's armor. Shielding might actually be better. But you've got some good shielding on you. That's 2 damage. 12 doesn't matter that much. Shielding might be better. How much perception do you have? 6? No, that's reasonable. Alright, but you don't have anything. Orin, let's see. So that would be 11 range damage rather than 8, or... let's actually give you the shielding. Oh, and this armor that we picked up, way, way better than what you are currently wearing, Lau. There we go. That's very nice. That's +1 will. Range damage isn't all that great. That's a little bit too heavy for Crescens. I mean, range damage is certainly nice, but equipping, you know, bows on people definitely does more in that regard. Alright. Let's go ahead and make our way back. Go pay a visit to the slavers. Hello! Hulking rats. Let's just auto-resolve. 2 meat, 2 leather, and another iron mask. +1 shielding. This one is heavier than the last one that we picked up. +1 XP, +1 research point. Alright, got all of that stuff. Whoops. I did not see what we got out of the well. Oh well. Alright, slavers are over there.
The whole land is shaken with the
try to hold on to something.
Growth.
Okay, good. Nothing bad happened. 1 XP. Got some leather this time. Double dose of exotic fruit. Very nice. Probably should have taken care of that. Oh well.
You approach the slavers and see they are a mixed group of different peoples, including orcs, humans, goblins, and even dwarves. They drag behind them a row of malnourished, worn-out slaves, including children, shackled and cruelly whipped by their captors. The slavers are well armed, but they have clearly seen some fighting not long ago, as they have bandages and look banged up.
Alright, I think that no matter what happens, I cannot, like, kill all the slavers and free all of the slaves, so some of them are going to die. Better to die, you know, with us trying to free them than, you know, being sold and stuff like that. So, or, you know, only taking some of them. Let's go ahead and create an ambush. Okay, opponent's turn. We do not have any piercing attacks. We do have some good first actions, however. Do we have anyone with... that's 4? No. Okay, so the 2s and the 4s are bad. Do I have anyone who's 6? I do, but they're not in our main hand. So I actually only have 1 good first action. Okay. So that's going to be 14. Do I have any 14? I got a 20. That's actually 27. Of course, this is actually 22. Alright. Crescents come on out. Let's go ahead and first action you. And then let's bring out Ardenkel. Well, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't put that one down first. I could confuse that one. I don't think that my counter offense would be very good. Tactic 3. Probably better to confuse something. Let's go ahead and shield you. And let's hold off on that. Shield you as well. Alright. Plow, go ahead and get in there. Yeah, let's shield you. Okay, next up... I think you would actually do more... No, actually you would do more damage. So Readerin, come on out. Let's shield you. And let's start confusing some of them. There we go. And then everyone else come on out. There we go. Won't be too much longer to take them all out. Excellent.
You sneak up ahead of the slavers and find a perfect spot for an ambush. You hit them hard before they even know something is up. Some slaves died during the skirmish, but some remain alive and rejoice at your heroism.
Alright, so we got a child, and Kilkakan got 2 tactics. New skill for you, Kilkakan. Gather the people and
Gather
leave.
up those who can still walk, and make a quick burial for those who did not make it.
What about those who are still alive but can't walk? 4 XP, 1 research point. And we've got Deformed Bat, Ravenous Crow, others. Okay. Exotic fruit, got some herbs. I'm not seeing the other stuff, so let's check out our crafting, and yes, indeed, let's get you down to the jerky. The jerky is actually fairly heavy. I have after a while, I might want to swap some of these out, get some shields made. It's probably going to be a good idea. Can have Jakrika do that. And some two-handed swords, perhaps. Alright. And it looks like they have decided to attack. We'll just auto-resolve. Got some bird meat, got some porridge. +1/+1.
The Night of Kupala was once celebrated during midsummer when the sun shone brightest. The tradition continued even when the dark veil shielded the skies. But it was during those dark days that Kupala Night became a beacon of desperate hope and a night for calling upon the gods to return to Thea. The seasons have changed after the darkness ravaged the world, but it is time for the first Kupala Night since the sun's return.
Woo! Party time! Let's prepare for the celebrations.
The Kupala Night was once celebrated only once per year, when the sun's power was closest to Thea. But during the darkness, the special night was celebrated as soon as the mystical signs were read by the village elders. As to what those signs entail, every wise one seems to have a slightly different story. There are several ways in which the solstice can be celebrated.
Let's find out the full story behind Kupala Night in Thea.
During the long night of darkness, there was no way for the elders to tell when the solstice was coming, and within a few decades, the sacred night of Kupala was all but abandoned. But then, some old mystics read the solar signs, brief moments where the power of sunlight, or the force of the moon and stars, shone through the dark veil with particular strength. Since then, Kupala Night can be celebrated more than once in a year, but always when a great solar event is anticipated by the mystics.
Okay, so what does the night's celebration entail then?
The Kupala Night is a night of many guises. It is the night that celebrates the rival bond of the sun and the moon. It is the night that sings to the power of life-giving water and the thundering fires, both with their power to cleanse the earth. The night where life and death are revered, and where love and its promise for the future are held up and cherished. It is a night to honor all gods and to cast away the darkness. There are several ways to celebrate the Kupala Night, and to prove yourselves. Some may take more time, some may be risky, but doing nothing is not an option.
Right, get the celebrations underway then.
The Night of Kupala has many faces and traditions that need to be upheld. Bonfires are lit with sticks and stones and placed on hillsides or other high places around the settlement. Offerings of food and animal stock are made in honor of the many gods. Music, dance, and laughter accompany the night's rituals. But the main event is chosen by the village elders with each solstice. There are several ways to celebrate the night and prove yourselves. Some may take more time, some may be risky, but doing nothing is not an option.
Okay, so, nobody tells we must do something. Okay, that's, I feel like there's a missing me in there. Nobody tells me we must do something, kind of thing. Anyway, that's of course not an option, as they said. So we can go swimming in the lakes or rivers at night under the protection of the Kupala celebration. These waters will be safe, and they give you strength and prosperity. We can create a large bonfire, burn herbs and food offerings in it, and then have your people jump through the flames so that they may be cleansed, but also prove their bravery to the gods. Make a wreath of flowers and hair and put a lit candle within, then send it down the river to find love and a new hope for tomorrow. Find Perun's flower, the flower of the fern that blooms only after a thunderstorm, and has within it the strength of Perun. I don't really know what the results are going to be from these. But I'm a big fan of finding love and new hope for tomorrow, so let's make a wreath of flowers.
This night, you choose to honor the old traditions by following the rite of love and fertility. Any unmarried lad or lass looking for love and its fruits makes a wreath of field flowers, weaves their own hair into it, and then sends it down a river with a small lit candle attached on top. If the candle burns the wreath, or if it sinks in the river, its maker will not find love this year. But if it survives the flames and swims with the currents, it's a clear sign of love to come. If someone finds such a wreath down the river, fate dictates that they are the chosen lovers.
Alright, I don't know if some of these choices are like more beneficial if you follow certain deities, but like this one sounds more like Lada. It would be a good one to choose if you're worshipping Lada. I didn't really see any that jumped out at me as being perfect for Morena, but let's go ahead and let the wreaths show you the future.
Every hopeful singleton weaves their best wreath in hopes of attracting a soulmate. Some clever conspirators hide downstream and accidentally find the fated wreath. Some wreaths swim away with the currents, but bring joy and hope to the hearts of their makers. Soon after the Kupala night, a stork visits the village and gifts a child to one happy couple.
Alright, we got a kid. Yay! Another kid. And Dark Squall, Jasmine, Jakrika, Null, Ardenkel, and X-Gemini all get +5 will for 25 turns. Great. Rejoice and continue the Kupala Night celebrations. 2 XP, 1 research point. Okay, we've got some more stuff. Got some meat out of the well. Delicious well meat. Anything interesting over here? Not really. Alright, let's head to the Cosmic Tree.
You find your way back to the Elven Guardian, Alicia, and discover him sitting on a rock, meditating.
Right.
He still looks very weak, but as you walk towards him, he wakes and looks at you. So you have what we need?
Oh, no, not yet.
I need to reserve my life force to make the compass. Please only return when you have the cosmic shards from the dragon. Be careful and good luck.
I kind of forgot which one was which. Alright, sorry, off we go. Welp. I guess we'll head around this way and see what's on the other side of this water, unless of course we get stuck. I mean, there's the edge of the map anyway, so.
You come across a small group of goblin peddlers carrying their cargo on some boars. One of them waves at you to come over. They do not look well armed. In fact, they look worn and tired.
Let's go ahead and walk over.
Hello, fellow travelers. I am Cresio, a traveling merchant from the lower lands yonder.
He points to a direction, but seeing no recognition from you, he adds,
It's a tough and barren land, like most, but we called it home for many years. In any case, we had to leave. We dwelt by a river, and the plague of the drowned Utopke drove us away.
And why, pray you, should we care? No. Yeah, these things can be tough. So, what will you do now?
We decided to try the journey. You know, all that nomad mantra about the road and how we're all part of it. I'm not entirely sure about it. I grew up in an orcish settlement with science and houses and all. And I have to live like this now, eh? But you know how it is. You find a partner, you fall in love, and here you are, on the road. In any case, can we interest you in an exchange of goods?
Isn't that like a Jack Kerouac thing? Goods for exchange, perhaps? What do you have?
The goblin shrugs.
Well, in all honesty, not so much. We can trade one simple weapon. We don't have the manpower to wield it anyway. But we'll only trade that for fruit and herbs to keep us healthy. Or some leather and some animal bones. We had us some good hunters a while back. We'll trade that for some metals. Or we can trade something for a blessing from our shaman, but you'll need to give us food, wood, and some herbs. It ain't easy for her to do. She will mark 2 of you with the good fortune of the road. So, what interests you, and what can you trade?
Let's see. Probably because I don't have any fruit that I can't do this one. Simple weapon. Leather and animal bones. Trade that for some metals. Yeah, alright. Well, take the shaman's blessing. I got wood, I got herbs, 5 food, that's fine.
Great. This will help us a lot. May the road be good to you, or whatever. You get the gist. Good luck to you.
Okay. Lost a little bit of food, not too bad. Would rather they had actually taken herbs rather than herbal food, but whatever. Alright, so blessing of speech, 5 speech and 5 dexterity for 15 turns for Kijikun and Lao. Pretty nice. Same to you. 2 XP.
As you walk down a path, your wise ones feel a slight tingle of magic in the area. They soon realize there is a hidden object nearby, protected by some spell.
Ooh, let's investigate.
You investigate and find a hollowed tree that has a chest-shaped hole in it, but no actual chest. To the untrained eye, it would seem someone has removed it, but those with a magic sensitivity can feel an active protection spell.
Alright, let's try to break the spell. That's fine. Keep in play. Okay, I only have one first action, but I've got a few people that I could actually do that on. On the other hand, I've got some piercing attacks, so not bad. Let's see. Dark Squall doesn't really have much that he could do, so I don't think our first action is going to help much. I could actually get Rose-chan in and then support ally. Be at least some damage, so we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so support ally, and let's get some good shielding going. Okay, so we've got the those two cards out. And that's about all we can do. That one's going to be a little bit harder to deal with. Although it is confused, so it's not that bad. Let's go ahead and shield ally. You'll come on out. Peter, come on out, and we will shield ally on you. Probably should have counter-offensed with you, but no valid target. Nah. Go ahead and do another shielding. Just get you guys in closer. And there we go. Zlato unfortunately can't do anything, so. Alright, we have one.
You break the spell and reveal a chest.
Alright, let's open it.
Inside, you find various books, and in time, some of your people gain useful knowledge from them.
Okay, so Peter gets +2 crafting and +2 intelligence, which is 2 crafting and 5 intelligence. And Super Wattman gets +2 to each as well, to 7 intelligence and 2 crafting. Great, take the stuff and leave. +1 XP. I would really like to get one of those on our 2 ghosts, or no, our pine conettes, and get crafting on them. That would be pretty nice. Alright. And got some herbs from the well.
Before you is a group of black wolves attacking something. As you look closer, you realize there are 2 packs, one attacking a small baby, and one fighting not far with something else.
Let's go ahead and investigate.
You see that the child is clearly protected by some magic, as the wolves seem unable to get to it. However, you're not certain how long this shield will last. You also see that the other group is fighting with a single black cat that is putting up a good fight, but clearly losing its strength now. You remember that this could be a Dola, a demon of fate that can be protective towards its benefactors, or take on the role of a guardian spirit, most often a cat.
Well, let's go ahead and split our party.
You send a small group to protect the child, and the rest to help the cat.
Attack! 4 wolves. This should be easy. Alright, player's turn. Eagle Claw, get out there first. Okay, I do have some good first actions. So, let's see. Yeah, it looks like just about anyone can take him out. So, Orin. And let's see. Good first action. Yeah, we'll go ahead and first action you. There we go. Alright, Ashley, go ahead and murder that wolf. And we can... Yeah, we'll just first action you. Kill the other one. Just get everyone else out. Why not? Alright, wolf, guess what? You're dead. We have won.
You won.
And, well, you know, 4, 5, 2 attractiveness. I'll keep that one. Check how the child and cat are.
It was not easy, but both cat and child are fine. The cat's eyes shine gold, and you could swear it smiles at you. You feel a surge of positive energy.
Alright, so we got another child. Lao gets +3 animal kinship to 6. Nice. And Orin, Lysane, and X-Gemini get Blessing of Dexterity, 5 Dexterity for 20 turns. Let's take the child and leave. 4 XP, 1 research point. Very nice. Let's just go ahead and sneak. Auto-resolve. That's not very good. 1 XP, 1 research point.
Despite the daytime, the sky is suddenly overshadowed by a thick, dark mist that slowly engulfs everything in its way. The black mist remains a malicious reminder of the days of darkness and their everlasting hold on Thea. Even the bravest of souls feels a sudden dread as the black cloud slowly seeps into every corner of their surroundings and wraps them up in a suffocating blanket of dark energy. You could swear you see twisted faces and silent screams from within the darkness. You feel a cold chill running down your spine, and dry sweat covers your trembling body. Your very soul is now infected with the cloud.
Let's go ahead and use magic to shield the group.
You use magic to create a mystical shield that prevents the mist from touching you. It does not lessen some of the dread you feel from merely looking at the dark matter, madly twisting and turning to try and reach you, but its effects do not reach your soul. The shield will withstand the assault, but if you want, you could push it further and try and fight the mist. The battle will be deadly, and only those who wield magic can face the mist.
Yes, it's about time someone kicked the mist's arse. 4 Skull Hex Challenge. Begin combat. Let's see. 2 of my higher damage dealers are... Yeah, I would really like you to be in the main deck. Okay, yep. Judd, Super Wattman, you two are by far the most damaging that we've got, so let's keep in play. Look at that 6 right there, that's pretty nice. Okay, so you are going to do that. I can first action Judd, so let's go ahead and do so. And even though you're not going to be able to do anything this... Well, actually, you know what? Let's get some damage in. That's good. Because then we'll get double the effect of this poison. So... Not actually enough to kill it. Because that's only going to be 10. But it will be okay. I can't counter... let's try that now. Oh, nope. Alright. I doubt I'll be able to counter offensive then. Let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and shield ally right now. Alright, that's good. It means that we didn't get hit with that 7 damage right there. Would have been pretty awful. Alright, Super Wattman, you get in. Jeremy, you come in. go ahead and get closer. And Farron, you get in. Mostly this is... Farron is just here to shield from some of the others. Dark Squall, you come in, and then Peter. Zlato, Adrian, and then the rest. There we go. Let's see how this goes. There goes Jasmine. Luckily, there aren't any injuries that we can actually get from this. Okay. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Super Wattman Judd in here, as well as Nemander. Yeah. Alright, do I have any piercing that can actually do damage initially? No. Okay. Then Nemander you get in, and Farron you get in. I don't think that I have any... No, I can't do a whole lot there. Judd, you come in next, then. Okay, Super Wattman. It's actually first action you. You'd be shielded. Can't really do anything. You can't really do anything. Okay. Jeremy. There we go. We have won.
To the unknowing eye, the battle lasted but seconds, yet for those who took part in it, time itself stopped and swallowed them whole. The black mist unleashed brutal attacks to try to break free from the mystical powers of your people. Alas, they have proven unbeatable, and so they banished the mist from whence it came, at least for now. The brave souls who fought the mist feel themselves stronger, as they absorb some of the dark magic.
Okay, so we got a blessing of 3 magic for Rose-chan. So Rose-chan is at 3. Alright. That's still pretty nice. Jasmine, +1 magic, +1 intelligence, +2 will. So 21 will. Was that intelligence? Yes. Intelligence of 7, and now magic of 5. Although part of that is with the blessing of magic. Still, that'll be at 2 later, so that's pretty nice. Borak, +1, +1, +2. So 9 will, 4 intelligence, and 3 magic. And Borak does not have a blessing of magic, so that's going to be what Borak has. And even if I unequip, you know, all the magic-giving stuff, still going to have the +1, so that's really nice. The mist disappeared, but better leave this place. 5 XP, 1 research point, other than, of course, the fact that we are, you know, gathering here. 40 ancient wood, 110 exotic fruit, 330 fish, 8 fur leather. Got some fur leather there. Alright, let's take a quick look at what we're actually gathering. Let's see, we've got... I'll keep getting that amount of exotic fruit. I don't think we need all of this on the fish. And we don't need all of this on the fur leather, because we got a lot of fur leather back home. So let's focus on getting the dryad wood and the ancient wood. Alright, so, Borak. Help out with the ancient wood. Dark Squall, help out with the dryad wood. Farron, ancient wood, dryad wood. Keep that even. Alright, that works. Okay. 22 turns for more fur leather, but that's okay. Alright, we're getting pretty close to another level up for everyone, so that's pretty nice. But when we come back next time, we will continue to make our way down around this little lake and pay a visit to the Cosmic Tree here, take care of the Raiders' Lair and the Giant Cave and stuff like that. Anyway, that will be next time. See you then, everyone.